I love these stories, these success stories. And it gives me great pleasure to bring up this young lady. You got to really sit at the edge of your seat, and you're going to figure out exactly where she's from. She's a powerhouse. I love her dearly. She's a sideline of mine. And she comes from the great state of New York. New York. You know who that is? Michelle Stefferson! She don't play around.
Hello. Repeat after me. I am powerful. I am amazing. I am awesome. That's right. All right, guys, bear with me here. I'm going to open up the vault for you and share my story. Woo! Some of you know it, and a lot of you don't. And it is pretty emotional for me, so I'm going to do the best I can for you. I'm going to talk a little bit of where I've come from. And, okay, here we go. When I was 12 years old, my father died. And my brother was 9. And it was a situation, I'll tell you, it happened right in front of me. He was 33. He died of a massive heart attack and a massive stroke. He drove an 18-wheeler truck, and he was also a volunteer fireman, second lieutenant. And he worked really, really hard for his family. And when that happened, my entire life changed. It really, really did, in more ways than I knew, being 12 years old. I have a little brother to take care of, being 9. And when I was 16 years old, I didn't have a choice. I had to go out, get my license, get a car. It was a 74 Camaro. It was really, really cool. I had to do those things. Moving forward from there, kind of another bullet point of a doom and gloom in my life. I went to college. You know, I did very, very well in college. Have a degree in design. But before I went to New York Institute of Technology and did that, I was studying to be a paralegal. And I was doing incredibly well. I didn't even have to study. It was very weird. Just to kind of brief you a little bit with that, I had an aunt of mine, and I think some of you are going to relate with this right now. I had an aunt of mine that I looked up to. I mean, this woman, 2 master's degrees, teacher, sat on the legislature in Albany. I'm not even going to get into that. I could crack a joke about that right now. And here's somebody I looked up to. Every summer, you know, I'd go and spend some time with her. I wanted to inspire to be her. I became friends with one of my professors, and then my professor was a judge. And my professor said to me, you know, Michelle, you shouldn't be the paralegal. All right? And she said, you should just move right on up and be the judge, because that's exactly where I see you going. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, somebody believes in me and all of that kind of stuff. And I said, let me call my aunt. Let me call her up, let me tell her. And you would think that maybe she might at least try to lie to me a little bit. And I don't know, I was somewhere around 21 years old or whatever. I called her, and my word, what this woman did to me sent me over the edge. I called her up, all happy and stuff, and she said to me, and and I'm going to try to remember this point blank because I put this so far away in the vault and locked it up and threw away the key a long time ago. But she basically said to me, Michelle, I don't care if you were going to be an astronaut and was going to go to space camp tomorrow, but you will never, ever amount to anything. Yeah. So I'm going to start moving out of some doom and gloom a little bit, but yeah, that really threw me over the edge. I had no words for that at all, whatsoever. And I'm sure many of you have a lot of dream stealers in your life, and I'm going to tell you something. Like Lionel said yesterday, he was talking about, you got to really get mad about your situation. Damn it, get pissed off. You know what? It really, honestly, for a year, all through my 20s, I mean, it was just a really bad time for me because of that. And I didn't really realize, honestly, what it did to me. But I knew deep down inside that I inspired to be a hell of a lot more than that. I knew that. I guess I started my journey with home-based businesses when I was about 22, I guess. Did every lotions, potions, you name it, parties, yada, 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 yada. And they never ever worked out for me. I guess I was just trying to find myself or something. And then I decided that becoming a home-based, not home-based, but like a conventional business owner was the way to go, all of a sudden out of nowhere. Oh, that's gotta be the way to go. No, it wasn't, because I saw myself as an early heart attack like my dad. And it was just not working out anymore. My son was like in kindergarten, all those kind of years. He had the Cub Scouts, everything going on. And I'll tell you guys, when you're, going back and rewinding real quick, when you're 12 and you lose a parent like that, and you got to step up to the plate, it really makes an impression in your life. And I learned at an early age that that's not where I wanted to be, okay? I learned through my father's death that that's not what I want. That was not going to be me. And I learned watching my mother be a single parent and struggling through that. I learned I did not want to be that either. My father took care, had the insurance and everything and all of that, but that wasn't going to be me, and the conventional business and everything, and I saw myself at an early heart attack, and long story short, from there, I became a single mother myself. Whoa! And I guess I woke up one day and said, okay, I need to find something that I can do from home. And I got real serious about that. I put that out there into law of attraction, and I got down on my hands and knees and said, Lord, you know exactly what I need. I need something, no lotions, no potions, none of that, no parties, I don't want any of that, you know that. It's got to be service-based. I love to serve people. Got to serve God through that. And it had to be true residual income. And so I Googled home-based business. That's exactly what I did. I typed that in, into the Google. And of course, I found every single thing that I don't think I need to go through that with you guys. I went through, and one fine day, and that had to be December of 2004. And then June 1st of 2005, I got a phone call from my enroller. And I became a lead, and I mentioned some of this. I became a cutting media edge lead, whatever the heck it was called at the time. Thank God. Thank God. I got to tell you guys, June 1st, 2005, I knew this was a no-brainer. I knew this was going to change my life and my son's life, for real. And I got started June 13th, 2005. And AmeriPlan has done more for me and my family than I can ever put into words for you. It has gotten me out of foreclosure. It has gotten me out of the crapper. It's enabled me to do so much more than I could have ever done. I have freedom. You understand that? I have freedom because of this company. And each one of you out there, you're my family. I love each and every one of you, man. I don't know what I would do without you guys and without this company or anything. I mean, this company has taught me everything. This company has gave me back my power. It's gave me back my dignity. It's gave me back my posture. It's given me back. And by the way, I'd love to send this video to my Aunt Ginny. How about that? So guys, really, I mean, that's my story in a nutshell. I mean, I could probably be up here for an hour going through every detail with you, but you know what? That's pretty much it. You know, don't let the dream stealers, don't let those people in your family tell you this stuff. Because it's so not true. You know, they tell you this stuff, I don't know what the heck she was talking about today. I think, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, look at you. You ain't got freedom. I know I do. You know what I'm saying? Really, guys, that's my story. You know, I could be up here all day with you, talking with you about this, you know, but don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do it. Don't ever. Don't ever let somebody steal that and take that away from you. You know, all those years after she said that to me, I couldn't even hold on to a job. You know, she really did damage to me real bad. Don't let anybody freaking do that to you, man. Because you got everything that you need right here, right now in this company. You know, I don't have to wake up with an alarm clock. Thank God. You know, those alarm clocks jolt to your system and stuff, waking you up. Like, you don't want that, man. You want that. Wake up when you feel like it, you know. Set your own hours. And my $2,500 check this year, that's going to pay. My son's got an Italy trip coming up for high school. That's right. And if I was doing anything else, J-O-B, all that, that wouldn't be happening. My son's going to be able to go to Italy. And that was one of the things on my bucket list. And I'll tell you something. It's a great life, you know. Ride this. Ride this. Go out there. Go get it. Go make it happen. Let's double, triple, quadruple this room next year, man. Let's get everybody in here because this is freedom, guys. This is freedom. I gave you the doom and gloom. I gave you, you know, the best part of it all. Let's go make it happen. I love you.